Focus level 19, color green, geometry vertical descending. F19 is closely tied to the next level. The predominant feeling is tranquility, a sense of inner peace and awareness of the love consciousness. Bob calls this level the I Hear level, where myself exists. Humans can be found at this level. Tranquility, a sense of inner peace and awareness of the love consciousness. This level is like F12, yet at a higher, less dense, and more idealistic level. The green level can be thought of as normalization. The explorer uses the new information or ability with ease. A phrase like, "We do that all the time," is a good example. Increasing levels is a function of the expansion of awareness. In this case, new awareness is expanded from individual concerns to awareness of the afterlife or global consciousness. At this level, abilities are explored through adventure, exploration, and experience are gained. This is having mastered a skill or learning it to the point of being able to innovate and creatively apply skills in new ways. Problems are easily solved, and there is a high degree of confidence in applying the ability. The explorer may teach or write about the subject to pass along the skill to others. Green is healing, like the rose level, and it is associated with the purple level. This is where finding and resolving past trauma, responding to internal conflict, learning to forgive, resolving opposites, and making more wise choices are learned. Healing and learning begin with a lesson in humbling the ego through love, finding gratitude, mercy, and forgiveness. Depending on the difficulty of the challenge, the explorer may exist between the green and rose level for an extended period of time. The word normalize has some implication in how we understand this level better. Consider how a wave rises, crests, and then falls. After the chaos of the froth, the water settles into a calm pool. The water rushes out to meet the next wave, and the cycle repeats. A pulsing and refreshing of the contents of the pool. A thought can also pulse like a stone dropped into a calm pool. Many thoughts rise to the surface, churning the water of consciousness. The consciousness is then tossed around on the surface of the water, causing distraction. The rock can be seen and traced back to its origins, as well as where it ended up when it hit the bottom of the pool. This visualization will assist you in determining the origin of persistent thoughts and impulsive actions. When you become aware of the source event, you can use the 7 resonant colors to alter your perception of it. Becoming aware and realizing you can do something about the thoughts you have about every event expands your awareness. You level up. Focusing more closely on the water, you can see it rising. The wave is exciting, like the first part of climbing up a roller coaster ride. As the car rises at the beginning of the ride, then plunges as the passenger, you experience the associated feelings. Any event has the possibility of these kinds of experiences and feelings. If, on the other hand, you had ridden the roller coaster hundreds of times, you would be able to anticipate the feelings, both emotional and physical. The thrill of the climb and the plunge on the other side would be completely understood for all of its effects. It is not that the ride is not fun, but your reaction will be normalized. The event is the same. It is your reaction to that event that changes. It is possible to think of this normalization as getting so used to the situation that it becomes boring. This kind of thinking is a lesson in itself. Consider the skills needed to defuse a bomb. Yes, you may have mastered it to the point of boredom, but that does not mean you are not paying attention to the job as you're doing it. Being at the purple level is being at this level of familiarity when you have the wisdom to pay attention, knowing that losing focus could be perilous. Normalizing is another concept that is related to grounding. We typically think of grounding as something to do with getting in touch with reality or the F1 state. Taking off the shoes and feeling the grass or sand is important for grounding after meditation. However, the same can be done at higher levels to ground consciousness and make the experience at that focus level more real. You do not use your physical sense to do this grounding at higher focus levels. Bob Monroe referred to these other senses as the second body.